So today I'm going to talk a little bit about responsive design. Responsive design is basically a very simple way of saying that when somebody looks at your website on a mobile device, usually an iPhone or a Droid phone or some sort of phone. First of all, I'm going to show you what my own website looks like with responsive design on an iPad here. And by the way, I'm going here to mockupreactor.com, which is a really great site that allows me to simulate what a website looks like on an iPad or an iPhone or other device, including regular browsers and that sort of thing. It's kind of like a virtual way of looking at sites through different hardware and different software. So let me show you what this looks like whenever it does not have the mobile responsive design enabled. So as you can see, the site itself is kind of cut off. So this is really the reason for mobile design. You want to have a site that looks good with like an iPhone or something like that. Now with mobile design activated on my site, it looks like this. So what it does is it takes the header block there and it makes it centered from left to right on the mobile design on the mobile browser. And the same thing goes with the navigation area. You can see that it basically squeezes everything down. And the same thing goes with the slider. The slider is edge to edge, like it would be if you went to my site itself here. Actually, it doesn't really go edge to edge, but it's big enough that it's comfortable to read. So, but the important thing is that when you look at the site on mobile and it looks like this, that's not very good. So by having mobile design enabled, somebody's able to actually see these graphics. Now, of course, with the phone turned sideways, it's going to look even better because everything will be stretched out a bit more like this. But it doesn't necessarily have to be quite the same. So anyways, that's an example of why mobile responsive design is important and what a site can look like when it has got enabled. And as you can see here, just like a regular desktop, you don't really have to worry about iPads so much whenever it comes to your site. Now, if you want to have mobile responsive design incorporated into your site, then you can use this mockupreactor.com site to look at your website and to see what it looks like when it is mobile. Of course, if you have a small phone that's a smartphone that has a web browser like Chrome or something else like Safari or Dolphin, then you can see what it looks like yourself. But if you wanted to have a website that actually looks good in the way that it's designed so that it looks good in mobile and regular, then that is something that I can do. And it's something that for my customers, they don't have to pay a dime to have the site designed the way that they want. In designing the site for mobile as well as regular, there are different things that you have to take into consideration to make things look good and to make things look perfect. So just to reiterate real quick, when I design sites for my customers, it includes the mobile responsive design. It's all a part of the plan. When you give me a site that you would like to copy or you draw one, then I will make sure that if you say that this is something that's important, I'll make sure that it looks good and you'll be able to approve what it looks like before you pay anything. So that's all a part of my service. So that's all. Thank you so much. If you've got any questions, just give me a message and I'll be very happy to answer them.